12 hours ago, 16 castaways were abandoned at Wissahickon Park, just outside of Center City, Philadelphia. Now, only 5 remain. Chrissy. Chrissy has used her heart to build personal bonds with her tribe, using emotion as a weapon to get ahead. After putting herself in danger by playing the heart idol to save her alliance, she has solidified strong ties with her allies. Will they keep the loyalty up long enough for her to reach the end? Isaiah. Isaiah has put his heart away as he uses his head to backstab, betray, and flip from alliance to alliance, avoiding elimination and controlling the vote. If he can secure a path to the end, will the jury see him as the mastermind or the backstabber? Ariel. Spunk, jokes, and grit have kept Ariel alive as he uses his charm to rein in allies from all sides. Heading into the endgame, he finds himself in a strong alliance. But having betrayed multiple members of the jury, can he make up ground to earn their final vote? Melissa. Constantly on the bottom, Melissa has had to fight her way through the game. After almost being the first person voted out, Melissa has integrated her way into every tribe that she's been on. After playing 2 hidden immunity idols, Melissa is the biggest threat left to win the game. Can she pull out a win to secure her spot in the final 3? Matt. Constantly underestimated, Matt has proven something to himself on this journey, winning an individual immunity challenge and controlling multiple votes. Always playing with his heart and liked by everyone, Matt can see a path to the win. The question is, can he get there? One of these 5 is about to be crowned the winner of Survivor Philadelphia Head vs. Heart and take home the title of Sole Survivor.
The sun is starting to set here out in Philadelphia. This game is about to get real because we are down to our final 5. In our next immunity challenge, Matt, I'll take back the necklace. Just take it. Immunity is back up for grabs. With only 5 people in the game, it could not be more valuable. Now for today's challenge, you see in front of you 4 blocks. It's a very simple puzzle with a very complicated mechanism. Your goal is very simple because this is a classic Survivor challenge. You want to make sure that when you stack your 4 blocks, there are no repeating colors on any of the 4 sides. Once you have a tower that constructs of no repeating colors on the same side, you're going to call me over. First person to correctly stack their blocks wins immunity. It seems very simple in concept, but we're going to see how it plays out in this challenge. Are you guys ready to get to your most important challenge yet? Yes. All right, you're already in your spots. Everybody's in place. Survivor's ready. Go! Looks like today you're gonna have to use your head in order to solve this puzzle. We want no repeating colors on the same side. It's been over 13 hours of relentless gameplay, blindsides, and strategy. So if your mind isn't foggy now, I don't know when it will be. Yeah. Matt thinks he's onto something, rotating his blocks. Melissa's got them all stacked. She made a mistake. Ariel thinks he has it. He does not. Everybody else's heart started moving, but is their head moving? Matt thinks he's onto something, rotating his blocks again. Chrissy counting her colors to make sure that she doesn't miss anything. You know how close you might be to solving it, but you have no idea how close someone else is to finishing this puzzle. Isaiah keeping his blocks all flat so he can focus on it before he stacks them. Matt stepping back, taking a wide view of his blocks. Frustration starting to set in. You're not focusing on anything else right now except this challenge and this moment to guarantee your spot in the final four. Matt thinks he has it. Let's check it. Matt wins final 5 immunity, safe from tonight's tribal. Guaranteed spot in the final 4. You will live to see the final 4. Cannot be voted out of this game.
I was not expecting.
All right, we've got 3 hearts, we've got 2 heads. One of you is going to be the next person voted out of this game, and at this late stage of the game, you do not want to go to Ponderosa. I'm going to give you guys some time to figure it out. I will see you tonight at Tribal, and the hunt is on for the idol.
Go. It was literally a sprint from the challenge. I actually tore my bag in the process of throwing it off, so this is very real and very intense. Everyone's still looking.
Scary. At least I got to play one. I'm just trying not to get upset because everybody because I'm competitive with myself and everybody either won something or found something except for me. I'm gonna be the final 3 good and one of y'all gonna win.
Melissa, are you going to take some video? Bien joué.
I don't think I have a choice.
Do you plan on going final 3 or no?
At this point, it is.
Even if you have a choice.
My mind will change.
Yeah.
You picked me up at my lowest point in this game, and you took me into your camp. And I voted out Liz against my tribe, and you made sure I was good. And I just made sure you were good. I didn't want to vote against Nikki because she...
You didn't know so.
my closest ally besides Matt and you.
Okay.
At this point, I'm planning on it.
Okay.
With the changes, I will be honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
Alright. So what, it's subject to change?
Yeah, we're going to like,
You're not giving me straight answers. You keep giving me half-assed answers.
Someone needs to find an idol. Hopefully it's me. Could be already found and not by me. I'm pushing for Chrissy. I guess there's not that. How many? Me, Isaiah, Ariel. I might try to flip it on Isaiah because no one's looking to get him out and he's done a lot. So I need to go talk to Chrissy, see what she says. It's not me, and if you know it's not you. Ariel, which way are you going?
I'm gonna decide there. I have to. Based on responses. The easy vote really has to be to target Melissa. If anyone's sitting next to her, we're done. I'm impressed. I'll give her my vote. That's the plan. Don't think she has an idol. And we're in the end game now.
So do you plan on taking me to the end?
I just voted out you, so
Yes or no?
I would have voted you if I could.
Because I would have never voted
I
you.
can't, I know. I want you in with me.
I know.
I feel great. I thought I was gullible. I thought I wasn't going to do well in this game. I had to take out and vote for my closest ally, and that was a lot, but it's good to be safe. This is chaotic, though.
I
can't take you out.
So if we do final three, who are we taking out final three? I'm assuming
Who's the bigger threat? I honestly don't care, like, who I'm in the final three with. I just want to make it there. I don't want anyone to, like, see this and think I'm a threat, which is kind of a problem. Melissa should probably be trying to pitch me more because if she's gone, I might be the biggest threat. So I have no clue at this point who's going to be in the final three, but I hope it's me. We should probably talk for a second. I don't know what that Yeah.
I played 2 idols. I was on like a winning team. I had a strong alliance that I stuck with till the end. Like, I would get rid of me. I know Chrissy is kind of like up there too, and I want to take one of these guys who haven't done anything to the end. So we'll see.
You get another one. Maybe they didn't even put anything else out. That would be.
So if you do find another one for it,
Because we still need to figure out.
Okay, what's the plan? Besides me, like, give me an option. Like,
well, you're the one in power if you play the idol, so it's actually
I don't have
you
an
tell
idol.
me the plan.
I don't have an idol right now.
But if you find it, like, what is that right there?
It could be this stick.
Like, if you play that, I'm.
No, I don't know.
This is win or lose. I need to find an idol or get the vote on someone else, but I feel like it's gonna be me if I don't find an idol, so fingers crossed.
This is the
There's no
longest.
way I can convince you to do it.
Huh?
There's no way I can do it.
I didn't say that. You just have to get votes for that.
Yeah. You wanna go? If y'all go with me right here, you two have a guaranteed spot in the final three with me. If I make it there, I'll take you two.
Like, I will do whatever. I just want to be there and meet him.
I'm with that.
I think you're trying to get me out.
If I'm not immune, you're gonna try to take me out.
Isaiah, what are you doing?
If anyone,
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Warren, Tyler, Hannah, Dave, and Nikki voted out at the last tribal council. So as our jury grows, our contestants shrink. We're down to the final 5. 5 torches behind you. In just a little bit, we're gonna be down to 3. Somebody will take home the title of Sole Survivor. Matt, we know that you are gonna be here tomorrow. You won the challenge. When we left the challenge, I saw something that I have never seen in the history of Survivor. I said, you can head back to camp. I'll see you tonight. And then you were gone. Everyone turned around, they sprinted into the woods. It was a mad dash. So, Matt, talk me through what happened as you're sprinting.
It was the idol hunt, and you know, like, I was looking for it, everyone was looking for it. That determines so much. Whoever has the idol has the power, and like, I wasn't able to find it. I don't know, I can't speak for anyone else, but this game is like a little bit more intense than I think any of us were probably ready for.
Melissa, do you think that somebody found the idol?
Yes.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Who is it?
I don't know. We'll have to see if they play it.
Do they want to say something about
Yeah,
it?
if that person. But I think we'll just at least they might play it, they might not play it.
So Isaiah, you found the hidden immunity idol.
So me and Isaiah found the idol at the same time, but he had a better angle. Is that an N95? So it's in his possession now. Luckily, I trust him. He's gonna play it on himself. But I think that means I'm safe and someone's very vulnerable tonight.
They got the last idol. They cannot touch me. They cannot touch me. They gotta pick each other apart. Not me though. I'm untouchable. It don't even matter. I just one comp away from the finale. That's all I need to get. One comp. I'm excited. I'm excited.
So you presumably will be playing it tonight. This is the last night you can play it.
Yeah.
You would be guaranteeing your spot in the final 4 with Matt.
Yeah.
So who do you target tonight?
At this point, I think it's just enough people, and everyone just has to look out for themselves and see who's the biggest threat to your chances of winning this game. You know, I think everyone here is deserving of a win at this point. It's just about your individual priorities at that. So,
Ariel, who threatens you the most of this group?
Every single one of these people threaten me. If they win immunity, they have to look at me. So all eyes on y'all. Yeah, I'm.
Chrissy, are you confident in what's going to happen tonight?
Never confident, Alex. I think I know where the vote's going. I could be wrong. I wish I could find idols like these people. But I hope that the loyalty and the bonds that I've shown some of these individuals since earlier in the game keep me safe here. We'll see what happens.
If it's you tonight, in one word, what's the feeling?
Frustrated!
Melissa, if it's you tonight, one word, what's the feeling?
Guess this is rough. I don't know.
And Ariel, if it's you tonight, one word, what is it?
Survivor, it hurts so good.
All right, one of you is about to find out what that feels like to be voted out, because it is time to vote. Isaiah, keeping up the tradition, you're up first.
I can't be touched. So as long as it ain't me, I'm good.
It's a respect vote. If you get me out, good on you. Beers after this.
Gosh, I was so worried about getting voted out and how to flip it. I didn't think about who I would vote for. But I think Isaiah's the biggest threat. Supposedly we've had a day 1 alliance, and obviously that's not true because he's voting for me tonight. And I mean, now I'm cheering for Pressy.
I almost considered playing an idol to protect you when you had one yourself.
GG.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. right, if anybody would like to play a hidden immunity idol, tonight is the last night that you can do so. You playing it for yourself?
Yes.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Isaiah will not count. I will read the votes. First vote, Isaiah, does not count. Melissa, 1 vote Melissa. Melissa, that's 2 votes Melissa. Next person voted out of Survivor Philadelphia, head versus heart, is Melissa. Melissa, that's enough. You need to bring me your torch. Melissa, tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. All right, 14 hours. We are down to your final 4. Isaiah, Matt, Chrissy, and Ariel. Tomorrow you will compete in your final immunity challenge. 3 of you will make it to the final 3. 1 of you will be the final member of our jury. You guys have a good night. You can head back to camp.
Wow. It's my own fault for being here. I knew I made a mistake a few tribal councils ago. I knew Chrissy had that advantage and she would save 2 of the heart members. I should have voted for her so then it wouldn't have been a time. We wouldn't have had to revote. I'm still thinking about that because then Hannah would still be here, then hopefully Dave would still be here. And then if I had to play the idol last round, as much as I wish that I could have pulled it, I would have been out of my mind at that tribal council if I wasn't planning on playing it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't know. I'm happy with how I played. I did my best. I thought I was going to be voted out first, so this is a lot better than I had prepared to do. Yeah.
All right, we have arrived at our final immunity challenge. This is the most important challenge of the game. This is a do or die moment to secure your spot in the final 3. If you win this challenge, you will present your case to the jury as to why you deserve to be the winner of Survivor Philadelphia Season 2. So Matt, for the second time, I will take back the necklace. Immunity for the final time, back up for grabs. Now in front of you all, you have a table with an equal number of wood tiles. And your goal today is simple. You want to build the highest tower that you can. You're building a house of cards within 3 minutes. At the end of 3 minutes, the person who has the highest house of cards will win final immunity. Are you guys ready to get to it?
Yes.
Survivors ready. The biggest challenge of the game is about to begin. Survivors ready? Go! A stack that's not built sturdy that falls could be catastrophic to not only this challenge, but also to your entire game. You want to build a foundation to actually build high up, but you don't want to waste so many tiles that somebody else builds higher than you. Matt onto his second level of his structure. Chrissy building a nice framework, but she's using a lot of tiles to do it. Isaiah going for a triangle approach that could yield a very high tower. One false move of your hand and your tower and potentially your chance at winning this game could come crashing down. Matt's stack falls. 2 minutes remaining in this challenge. Isaiah simply stacking up his blocks. Trying to reach the highest stack. He's currently in the lead. Chrissy and Ariel pretty even. Isaiah watching the other contestants, trying to judge if he really does need to pull out all the stops and build higher. 1 minute remaining in this challenge. Isaiah still with the highest stack. Isaiah's blocks come down and that opens the door for Ariel in this final community challenge. Ariel currently now in the lead. Ariel and Isaiah close, but Ariel's stack comes crashing down, giving the lead back to Isaiah. It's now between Isaiah and Chrissy. 30 seconds remaining. If you're gonna make a move, it's gotta be right now. Isaiah wondering if he needs to adjust. Isaiah and Chrissy neck and neck. Chrissy now takes the lead as Isaiah's blocks come tumbling down. Chrissy's stack demolishes down, and she now has a problem. It's now between Ariel and Isaiah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Isaiah wins final immunity. Guaranteed spot in the final 3. Cannot be voted out. You will live to see the final tribal council of this game. And with only 4 people in this game, you need to find out who is going home. So one more person will join the jury. I'm going to give you guys some time to think about who that's going to be. I will see you tonight in the dark at Tribal Council.
I wanted to have like a thing in the middle and then put stuff on top of the thing. And then it literally fell with like 20 seconds left.
3 minutes goes a lot quicker than you think. When you said 30 seconds, I was like, huh?
I was really pissed when the damn card thing. I'm very competitive with myself, so when my damn thing knocked over, I was so close to winning. Yeah.
Well, Chrissy was.
I thought Ariel was gonna win it.
I think it probably would have gone like I did too.
That's why I was like,
if she won,
and that's why I put the pin. Yes. Yeah.
I do feel like I might be in trouble at this vote, but I have to do what I have to do.
They're talking and like the only name they could be saying is
I will vote. I'm not gonna vote though.
I believe that. I believe that.
So if it is, it's
Because
2.
I did the
At
hardest
that
thing for
point,
my
it's just
game.
2-1-2. I know. I'm not voting.
I trust my allies, but I honestly don't know who my allies are. I think they're all my allies. So, it's rough.
We should be good. We're good. Perfect. We're good. This is fine.
It's okay. This is like the most fun.
Yeah.
Except like it's definitely painful in the moment, but
That's how the game
I
works.
would not rather be anywhere else
I
than like
agree.
doing this.
I want to hear what you think because I don't know how to sort it out. 'Cause on one hand, Matt wins immunities. Like Isaiah has 1, right? I got none.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to pitch at the end. I'm actually feeling very comfortable. My pitch to Chrissy was I haven't won anything. I would sit out of challenges. She thinks she's the GOAT. I'm pitching to her that I'm the GOAT.
I don't know how well you're respected versus.
Well, I'll tell you what Nikki told
If you
me.
want to just pitch your case, I'm gonna make a decision.
Nikki told me if I vote for her, I'm done. So,
Are you being straight with me? Yeah. Because if you're lying in my face and I go right on the jury, it's gonna be not feel good.
so I'm not getting her vote.
I am trying to determine if it's worth it to betray my closest ally in game, Matt, to get a better shot at the end.
I mean, our conversation, we don't have a choice. What's the vote?
And he's probably going to tell me to vote for you.
Yeah.
And my pen's
then-
going to go to Parchment for the last second. Truthfully,
Hold on. It might be a tie.
Personally, I think I'm going to lose to either of them. But in order to garner more votes, they might look at that as like a respect vote. I mean, they could be talking about voting for me. When I watched the original season, there was no fire making. So I hope there's not, because I asked my husband to work on making fire with me in the backyard. We have a fire pit. And he said, how much money is the game for? And I said it was $250, $300, something like that. He said, not for that.
At the very least, she's thinking about it. She may still vote for me, but I believe that it's in the best interest of Matt and Isaiah to keep me, so I'm actually feeling comfortable. But if I go home, that's why Survivor hurts so good, you know? So that's my pitch to you. If you're undecided between me and Matt,
I am, because I've been super close with him and on every tribe with him, but also I think I have a better shot against
me and
him.
Dang, you trying to win? Or you trying to, you know what I'm saying? You'll hug him in 5 minutes.
Yeah, period. Like I said, I need to know one thing.
I would sit out of town. Might surprise whether I'm there or not. I'm not.
Wait, no. No.
I should have told you this earlier. I heard your name from her and Lauren. Yeah.
Wait, hear me out. I'm thinking Christy because she's kind of in the middle of the road.
They sent me this because they thought this was good. 1,000%, I swear.
I'm not sure because I feel like it depends on what I want to do. I could be wrong on that read. They could be deciding to vote me out right now. So I really don't know what's going to happen. I genuinely don't know that I will until I put my pen to the parchment.
Do you want me to? Do you want to talk?
I've been playing this game from beginning to the end. Honestly, I'd rather sit next to Ariel because I think that might be an easier vote. I'm about my business. I don't got nothing to do with that. Look, I did my job. I'm done. Wow. I think I have the game that can rival anybody, and I got myself here. No one brought me here, so I think I should be fine. Hopefully.
I'm like so free.
Well,
I'm a nervous
let's put it this way.
Yeah.
If she votes for you, or if she votes for me, she's gonna have 3. You think I'm gonna sacrifice a tie?
I don't know. I'm not good at numbers. I sucked at the numbers challenge. I am not good at like the geometric. Like I have to stop talking about the things I'm not good at. That's the one thing. But like I don't. Yeah, this is just like we're so close too.
It's literally you have to write CHRISSY.
Yeah.
It's a game of head and heart, and I am not good at playing with my head, so I have to go with my heart. That's what I'm gonna do.
We have arrived at our final 4 tribal council. Bring in our members of our jury. Lauren, Tyler, Hannah, Dave, Nikki, and Melissa voted out at the last tribal council. All right, now darkness has descended on the game. It is nighttime here in Survivor Philadelphia. We are down to our final 4. 3 of you are going to move on to the final tribal council. 1 of you will have your heart broken, will not be able to plead your case in front of the jury. So Isaiah, as the only original head tribe member left, and as the winner of this final immunity, do you know who that's going to be?
I have a good idea of it, but I'm just happy to be in the final 3. I can just at least focus on the speech portion of it. I'm just breathing right now.
Chrissy, it's been you, Matt, and Ariel, original Heart Tribe. Have you guys bonded throughout this experience? Is this going to be a hard vote to let somebody go tonight?
Oh my god. Yes. A lot of votes for me are hard. I'm an extrovert, if you can tell. People, yes, woman, whatever. Very much a people person. Every vote out is really hard. But I've been with these 2 since the very first jump. And whatever happens is going to suck regardless. But we gotta do what we gotta do here.
Ariel, how do you base your vote tonight? Is it based off those connections you made, or is it based off the final tribal council speech?
When I started this game, I was on a mission. I wanted to sit at the end. And I wanted to sit at the end with the people that I wanted to sit at the end with. And I'm right there, and that's where my vote is going, to make that a reality.
Matt, what's the feeling right now as you're about to cast your vote and end someone's dream at the title of Soul Survivor?
Frankly, I'm nervous because I'm one of the people who's vulnerable in this situation. So that's part of where my energy is. But like, you know what you have to do sometimes, and I'm following my heart here, and like, let's just hope that works out. If not, good try.
All right, well, it's very clear that the 3 of you have bonded a lot in this game. spent the entire day together, all from the original Heart Tribe, and these connections run deep. One of you is about to be taken out of the game at the very end. 2 of you will join Isaiah in the final 3. It's time to figure out who is going to get their heart broken tonight, because it is time to vote. Isaiah, for the final time, you're up first.
I was on a mission from jump, and this is the statement.
I've never written your name down in this game. Never wanted to. Ariel, I appreciate you. I appreciate your loyalty to me. I appreciate you riding with me as long as you did. I appreciate you standing up for me when the other tribe was trying to take me out. I might have had a better chance against you. But what does that say about me if I just go an easier route? This whole game I've been challenged. When I take it one more step further, stay in touch. You're wonderful.
I will go tally the vote. All right, I will read the votes. First vote, Chrissy. That's 1 vote, Chrissy. Next vote, Ariel. It's 1 vote, Chrissy, 1 vote, Ariel. Vote, Ariel. That's 2 votes, Ariel, 1 vote, Chrissy, 1 vote left. Final person voted out of Survivor Philadelphia Head versus Heart is Ariel. Ariel, that's enough. You need to bring me your torch. Tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. All right, the 3 of you have gone as far as you can go in this game. Isaiah, Chrissy, and Matt, in a few minutes you will face the jury, and one of you will be crowned the winner of Survivor Philadelphia. I'll see you guys at your final tribal council. You can grab your torches, head back to camp.
Most people know my journey started at 6:30 a.m. yesterday. So I've been working for over 40 hours, and Survivor is nothing but a full-time job with a little pay and some bad management. But Survivor Philadelphia, it's been real, it's been nice. I had a ton of fun, and remember, just show love. It's Brooklyn way.
I'm so excited just to play Survivor. Like, I couldn't actually see myself playing the real game without dying, so I'm excited to have the chance to actually do this and prove something to myself along the way.
I'm excited to backstab people. I'm excited to just be snaky. I'm just excited to have fun now, all around now. I'm gonna just experience this to the fullest. I'm just such a huge fan of Survivor and Big Brother and all these social games and stuff like that. So I just wanna just go out, have fun, and just use the time as much as possible.
In these games, primarily I'm a social player. Just mostly rely on connections with people I make in the game.
I want to try to be someone that everyone trusts. I want to integrate myself with everybody, make them feel comfortable with me. Hopefully I'm not the one to push alliances, but they can just push me so I can slowly push their agendas, thinking I'm the number 2. And then they can just do all the dirty work for me. And just hopefully that works out for my favor,
You know, I plan to make my mark on the game today by just showing up and being myself. I've never been good at doing anything but that, so I'm just gonna do that and hope that somehow I make it to the end, or like, you know, look really great, failing on the way.
I don't look as old as I am, so hopefully that's going to be helpful as well. But I hope that I'll be a memorable player, mainly for my energy and positivity that I'll bring to the game.
I feel like if I can survive like the first 2-3 rounds, I should be fine for a while. But just like, obviously, just like the first boot or whatever, that's just what I want to avoid. But I'm just really, I guess I'm just trying to integrate myself well and just make sure that people feel comfortable enough to like keep me in their plans and tell me everything, and just hopefully that works out well.
My biggest fear in this game is the social interaction with so many new people after so long being quarantined. So I don't know how I'm gonna do. Maybe my social anxiety will have me medevac from this game.
I think I'll leave my mark on the game by either doing something really memorable, like maybe finding something unexpectedly, or probably I'm either going to get blindsided, or I'm going to be just a big character that people kind of remember. That's kind of what I want to do coming in.
I think that people will see me as someone who is just here to have a good time, have fun, connect with people, laugh, which I am, but I don't think people will necessarily see like how much of a gamer I'm gonna be, or how much I am willing to like work to get to the end and get through and make it to the next vote.
I'm just here for the long time, not the long short time, you feel me? So, you know.
I don't know how we got this far.
You do what you gotta do. It's hard to do.
I mean,
Final three, wait for long.
Wait, let me just say this. We are the first two black non-former Survivor players
Don't forget that.
to be in this game.
Okay, this is just, I'm just mind blown that I'm even in this. I mean, I thought I was gonna be screwed a long time ago.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm shocked.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Lauren, Tyler, Hannah, Dave, Nikki, Melissa, and Ariel voted out at the last tribal count. Here we are, day 39, our final tribal council. Our jury of 7 is here to crown one of you, Isaiah, Chrissy, or Matt, with the title of Sole Survivor, $250 cash prize that goes along with it. All right, jury, you are now going to get your chance to address the final 3 with the question that you have. You're going to take your spot up here and you can ask your question. So Lauren, you are up first.
First of all, congratulations to the 3 of you. Good job. You're here, I'm not, so amazing. My question is to you, Chrissy. Obviously, you're on the Heart Tribe. You played with your heart, and I could see that from the second we got here. But I want to know how you played with your head.
Okay. Right before the merge, I'll be straight. I had a little bit of a slip up with my game in going over to count the little tiles. I said that I was just kind of messing around, and to some degree I was, but I also was counting to see who was still on my side. You know what I mean? Like how many people had taken those tiles out there and were still with me, because I wanted to stay with the Heart Tribe as long as I could. And that ended up costing me and getting me the longest amount of time and putting me on exile. So even though it was a little bit of a blunder, I was using my head there. And then when I ended up with the idol that was able to save 2 others, I had to use my head in terms of what would be the proper time to use that and to what degree I wanted to wait for it. Once I heard that Nikki's and Matt's name were floating around, there were 2 people I knew were with me. So I think that even though it's a hard decision to save people I'm loyal to, I had to use my head to know just the right time when to use it. And it turned out to be beneficial for me moving forward, and also a really good television moment.
Well, thank you, and good luck to all 3 of you.
Thank you.
All right, Tyler, you're up.
What is up, Final 3? Congratulations. Matt, you told me that you never knew what was going on, so I don't have a question for you. Chrissy, you're a teacher. You needed 250. I feel your pain. But my question is for the last head tribe member. Congratulations, Isaiah. But however, we feel like you probably should have been wearing a red shirt most of the game because we had no idea what Mr. Flippity Floppity was doing. So can you please tell us what was your game plan? Because we're a little confused.
So my game, honestly, I was put on the head tribe because I think about numbers. I think about social bonds. I think of connection. I like to see who I want to work with, and then you see the people who they're connected with. And basically my whole thing was getting rid of those extra loose ends so people were forced to have to work with me if they liked it or not. There were situations where people came to me with information about other people having idols, other people saying my name or saying other people's name, and it was up to me to decide whether to do something with that information or not, because I'm very careful with who I tell to what. For example, there was literally the whole vote right when we came back, Lauren's group, where Lauren, you were with me. We literally came up with the plan for Lauren to go. I didn't vote Lauren because I didn't want Lauren to go, but I knew that Lauren was going to go with an idol. In addition to that, I literally actually threw a vote on Nikki and Nikki actually used her idol, and that's why that also got flushed in the process, so I didn't have to worry about that later. So it's just like, I like to look at bonds and I like to get rid of people's extra legs just so they have to work with me whether they like it or not. I mean, it's just a part of my strategy.
I respect all three of you. Congratulations. Best of luck. Next up is Hannah.
Congratulations, everyone. It's really incredible that you made it this far. My question is for you, Chrissy. I know a lot of the time that we spent together, you were really passionate about bringing as many women to the end as you could, but now you're sitting in between two guys. And I just want to know how you tried to make that happen and what you think about where you are now.
Okay, I knew this might come up. I played some of these games before on the internet. A lot of times I have a strategy to find shields in the men that could take me further. I knew that ultimately that was going to be something I could fall back on if I potentially needed to in this game. But I did not want to, when I saw the pattern of what was happening prior to right before the merge with 3 women going out in a row, I didn't know necessarily if I wanted to get the women necessarily to the end, but I wanted to keep as many women in the game as long as I possibly could. You and Melissa were coming after me, so I kind of had to divide up where I was voting. At one point I felt closer with you, at one point I felt closer with Melissa, and then once my name came back out there, I had to preserve myself and with my alliance. I hope that answers your question. I tried to protect the women as long as I could, and I hated to do it when I had to do it. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that was perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next up is Dane.
Guys, congratulations. You got 70 player on the jury that would kill to be in your spot. So no matter what happens, be really proud. All 3 of you guys have played a great game. My question is for Matt, because you're probably the one that I had the least time with, the least time to connect with. One of the primary things I heard you say at multiple tribal councils is, you guys don't want to vote for me. My game stinks. You know, I'm not doing this right. You downplayed yourself over and over and over and over. Did you really think that, or was that a strategy?
Here's the thing. I did not think that. I didn't think that it was a strategy. I think what I knew coming into this, and actually this applies to my life overall, is that I, time and time again, this is so real, like I time and time again am like underestimated for a billion different reasons. And people who probably shouldn't be thinking that like I'm not someone who's capable discount me and overlook me, and I took that and played that to my advantage because like that's something I knew was a reality in this game, and like every single step of my game was intentional. I played with my heart, but like, and we will probably get to it, I had to play with my head at some points, and even how I could like stand at tribal with you and be like, no Dave, don't want to talk to you, because I was confident in the social bonds with not only these 2, but so many people here, and the people who I wasn't confident with, I put their name out there, and I said, and there were some people I had to be very honest with, like, hey, I'm not on your side, but like, that was my game, you know, playing with my heart, but also my head was in it the whole time, and I feel good about how I played.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Nikki.
Awesome job, guys. All three of you play great games. You play different games. And Christy, can you talk about what made your game successful and got you on that seat while the rest of us are over here? Didn't win any challenges, came up close with 2 second places, won a couple team challenges, didn't find any idols, almost won the last one, and the whole stack dropped when I had a shot. Even though I would get frustrated for a minute, I knew I had to rely on the classic social game that I believed in myself the whole time I could have. So I'm hoping that that is enough to establish me a resume. Even if I wasn't with somebody, I would try to see if I could form a connection with them, maybe either like personal or just kind of get to know them, because we are people. We're playing a game, but we are people. I value people. You could probably see it sometimes. I had to put someone out. It get hard. And I think the fact that I never did win, yet I'm still here, speaks volumes of something. I don't know quite what it is, but if that's your John and you value game, if you value that type of game, thank you. And I also want to thank you for keeping me calm when I thought my whole game came crashing down, and I wanted to keep you as long as I possibly could. So I think all of those things got me here, and thank you for letting me talk about it. Thanks, guys. Good luck to all of you.
All right, next up is Melissa.
All right, congratulations to the final three. My question is for you, Isaiah. What role would you say jury management played in your game?
I feel like jury management played a huge part of my game to a certain degree. It's like, at the end of the day, if you want me to keep it real with you, I feel like as competitors, I'm going to have to be a straight shooter with everybody. I can't just be like, oh, I'm not going to vote you, I'm sorry. Like that's just not how I roll. Like, to give myself the most genuine version of myself as a game player, I have to give you guys the same respect. You guys are phenomenal game players. There's a huge chance if I'm sitting next to a majority, specifically you, there's little to no chance that I actually have a chance of winning. You got a great advantage game. You were a great leader. You're a great compete. You're just you guys are just great. Specifically you, Nikki. It's just like, specifically with the theme of the season being a whole head thing, I just had to put that whole heart version of myself away, because usually I play with that emotional side of me, and that always leads me to getting out like 8, 6, 5. I can't do that this time if I wanted to win. I have to play as hard as possible. I've been playing this game, in my opinion, from the first day. I mean, from the first hour or whatever. Like, literally, other than like the second round, I've been in tribal literally every single round. I've been here every single round. Me being authentic, me being competitive, that's my way of jury management. I adore all of you guys as friends, and I'm pretty sure I made that apparent in there. If I'm not here, you guys will be here sitting doing the same exact thing, trying to play your hardest to win, and I hope you guys will respect that for me.
All right, thank you.
Right, and to close us out is Ariel.
All right. First of all three of you, lovely people. God bless. And I want to highlight the fact that in Survivor Philadelphia Season 2, we're ending the city of brotherly love. We got 2 brothers up there. I want to shout that out. That's beautiful. I was hoping it'd be 3, but my luck right now. So I want to ask Matt about the role that luck played in his game, because we've been hearing about heart, we've been hearing about head, but there's a third element, baby. I want to hear, what role did luck play in your game?
Luck is, I don't know. I'm honestly, I'll be real with you. Like, I've never outside of this game been a big person believing in luck. I think that everything happens, like all the things that happen in this game happen for a reason. I think I don't even think I got lucky when the vote was close to me coming out, because after the fact, when I was like actually parsing through like who voted for me, it was the people who I didn't put the effort for the social bonds into. And like, I think that like we could give credit to luck, but I'm not gonna do that. I too often, like as a black person, as a young person, as a queer person, I feel like everyone tries to take credit away. Giving credit to luck, which like is a thing for people, like that
that like takes a lot of credit away from like the amount of effort that it takes to navigate the world each day. And I don't want to, like, yes, it's a game, but like this is also part of real life. Like, these words are my story and my truth, right? I think that like the effort and time and energy, real energy that I put into those social relationships as an introvert was like what helped get me here. So maybe it's the wrong move, but I am not going to give credit to luck for why I'm here. Like, luck doesn't deserve the credit. Like, I think I do, and I think the people who supported me and brought me here, like, do deserve that credit.
I'll address the jury very quickly. Matt was talking about, not being able to perform in competitions, and he was very vulnerable with me earlier, where he said there were times during challenges he almost didn't believe in himself and temporarily quit, and yet we got my main man getting immunity towards the end. So I will say you made your own luck, but I will leave you with one last question. Very quick, yes or no. Are you overwhelmed right now?
No.
All right, we had a lot of interesting questions. You all played extremely unique, creative games, and you should all be extremely proud of the game that you played. However the votes turn out. So jury, you are now about to cast the final vote for who should take home the title of Sole Survivor. You are voting for a winner. So for the last time, it is time to vote. Lauren, you're up first.
Wanted you out for a hot second there because I knew if you made it to the end, you'd likely be winning. You outlasted me, you outplayed these guys, and I definitely think you outwitted me.
Okay, if I'm being honest with you, man, you completely outplayed me. You cut my duo when you had to. You found an immunity idol when you had to. You won immunity when you had to. And you also flushed Nikki's idol. So great job, dude. I'm really proud of you. Way to represent the head tribe.
Very undecided. I think what happened here is, for as proud as I am for how competitive he got towards the end, I think he lost the game. He didn't credit luck. My vote is gonna go to the person that I underestimated and actually had a game going this whole time. Congrats. Very impressive.
All right, for the final time, I will go tally the votes. All right, it's been a long day out here in Philadelphia, and we have a winner. However, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to find out, because these votes will not be read until we arrive back in the United States. So I will see you back there for the live reading of the votes. It's been a great season. I'll see you there. All right, jury. Final three. We are here for the live reading of the votes. One of you, Isaiah, Chrissy, or Matt, is about to be crowned the winner of Survivor Philadelphia Season 2 with votes cast by this jury. Whoever wins, I want you guys to know this has been a fantastic day and you should all be incredibly proud of the season that you've put together. With that being said, I will read the votes. First vote, Isaiah. It's one vote, Isaiah. Chrissy. That's one vote, Isaiah. One vote, Chrissy. Chrissy. That's two votes for Chrissy, one vote for Isaiah. Chrissy. That's three votes, Chrissy, one vote, Isaiah. The winner of Survivor Philadelphia Season 2 is Chrissy.
I'm just kidding, Mom. I won the game. I'm very excited that I won the game. I'm super grateful that I won this game. It's gonna make telling my husband he has been a whole day with a little puppy all more worth it. I feel like I underestimated myself throughout this game. There were times when I was really down on myself because I could not win. But all along, I just had to know that the bonds that I forged with the people I was loyal to and the way that I interacted with the other members of the jury was my strength, and I played upon that strength when I explained my game to the jury. I'm really grateful. I've never played a real life game, and I won. And I appreciate all you guys so much. I'm excited. Thank you.